Ìbòjú yẹn dà. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah. What's up, my people? What's going on? Àwọn tèmi nígboro ó ti rí ó pọ̀ o. Kí ló happen? Happy Sunday, my good people. Ọmọ mi life ìfìnnú. Hello. 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 Kí ló happen? Ó ti rí. Okay. All right. What's up, my people? Yeah, I can see you. Flo KYTK. What's up, my good man? What's going on? Welcome to the Half Kime podcast. My name is Fowobi. If Oga side chick, look, I should have changed it though. It was from last week. What a year like Rico. Shout out to you, Flo. Welcome to the Half Kime podcast. My name is Fowobi. If this is your first time of coming to my live show, I usually don't have anything to talk about though, but people stay. People stay because it's fun. I try to make it spicy. I try to make it nice, accommodate everybody. And I read your comments. Yeah, I read everybody's comments. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. I'm okay. Shall we? Okay. Let's see. All right. What did you guys do for the weekend? Increase the volume. How about right now? Can you guys hear me? I'm using microphone though. Me, the mic here like this. What do you think? Oh, I need to buy that thing. You know that thing you can? Yeah, well, no. Let me use my Apple Pencil. Oh, shit. Clam have you dicking here, man. Clam have you shaking here, man. I'm thinking out loud. Increase the volume. Keep on low now. What can I use? Now I'm thinking. Kiza, what's going on? Spatula. I don't get spatula. A toothbrush. What's really? Only long toothbrush. I'm not going to use toothbrush. Toothbrush till late now. Kilo day. Kilo de toto. Toothbrush to shaking. And you can eat back. Ṣé ní ìwé nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe? I'm eating ṣé a máa fi ṣe kínní ẹ̀ bá wà láì pọ̀ pen ò ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. This is a pen ò ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ti rè kò dí mọ́. I have a small spoon here. But kò buyì kún mi ó ti yẹ bọ̀ bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn lénìí. My people, what's happening? Is that what I think it is? Said? That is Said. Shout out to you, my good man. Said. Kilo happen. My good man. Peoples, go follow Said. Said, what's up, man? You stunning Gary. Omo Ogun. Abba now. I be kilo lo shibi ni. That is too much. Shibi tí mo ti lo iti da. This is nice. The next week we buy the real thing. Oti yeah. What's up, my people? What's going on? Shewa, okay. Um, Shout out to Said though. Said is one of the support system of the African Men podcast. Said, shout out to you, my bro. Shout out to you though. Thank you for everything, man. How that way now, Baba? Hope you're well. Today is going to be a beautiful day. Um, Hey, Temi, a lot of people came in though. Let me see. Oh yeah, File. Thank you, bro. Thank you. This one said that's Yoruba. Keza, Iro. Ilu Omon. I'm Zimbabwe. Arara Zimbabwe. Otigie. I'm from Zimbabwe. Keza. Awa okay, oh yeah. Shout out to you. Ilutia. Let me see. Do people often say you look like Leon? Who the fuck is Leon? Leon probably looks like me. Shit, you got me fucked up. Look this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this nigga. I would love to collaborate with you. I talk mental health with men. Dear men, who is this? Okay, shout out to you, man. Keep doing what you do. Let's see. Leon Bridges. I don't get Leon Bridges. Me, I don't watch sport too. Now let's check Leon Bridges. You know how it is now. Who is Leon Bridges? Like I'm supposed to know who he is. Give me a few seconds. Leon Bridges. I've never seen this dude before in my life. American singer, songwriter, and Oga. Oh, Mo. Leon Edwards. I think I've heard about Leon Edwards. Is he not that basketball player in Minnesota? And that's because I live here. Leon Edwards. Oh, mommy, can you imagine? Man, look at me. I said that basketball player. I don't know anything. No, I don't know anything. Let's see. I meant Leon Edwards. Who is this random guy saying Bridges? Oh, God, me, I don't know anything. No, I don't know Edwards. I don't know Bridges. I don't know anybody, man. You get me? I'm a tech dude that watch cartoons and animations. Nothing else. You get me? Like, I don't even watch sports. Don't take it personally. I just don't know who that is. Andrija, shout out to you though. Oh, fine. Where in Minnesota? I live in Plymouth. Kiza, you live very close to Maple Grove. Shout out to you though. Diamond said you are a big inspiration. I live in downtown Minneapolis. You watch anime, shocking. I do now. Like, why do people just because I watch anime? I read comic books. I want peace of mind. You think I don't pressure myself. Oh. You know your name, Bay, and who you are. That's all that matters. God bless my true. But hey, shout out to you, Mary. Shout out to you though. I don't think I've seen you before. Who is Mary? Come on, now you should follow me. Abba now. Follow me, Joe. Show your love and your support 100%. Follow me though. So, what are we talking about today? Kileve ka sọ̀rọ̀ nípa lẹ́nu. What do you want us to talk about today? Let's vibe. Kiza said you are my neighbor. Shout out to you, Kiza. Shout out to you. Maybe said I'm new here. I know. I surprisingly though, I know everybody that follows me on this podcast. Everybody. Did you go to church today? I don't go to church. I don't even go to mosque. But I pray today. I pray every day. Watching from Georgia. Shout out to you from Georgia, though. Shout out to you from Georgia. Georgia. I made this content last week that's been going viral about men should do at least 15 push-ups every morning. 15 squats every day. It went viral and a lot of people started cussing me out. Some said it was too much. A man saying 15 push-up is too much. Like a man. Show we our boys here. What are you eating your glass? I'm eating banana bread though. It's like cake, but it's not cake. It looks like cake, but it's not cake. Maybe I should show you. Do I need to show you? Bad everywhere. Like, it's one thing to criticize women and say, women are this, women are that, women are, oh my God, women are. Like, I will tell you the blunt truth. As a man, you need to be strong. You need to be strong. And when I say being strong, I'm not talking about lifting the most heavy weight. At all say it bad. Be strong enough to lift yourself so you can move. Just in case. Majamasaloga Ounloba Kinkoju. So you can move when shit happens to you. And that is all I'm talking about. 15 push-ups every morning. It's small. I do 200, which is small. 200 because I'm here all day long. Am I going to die? What am I going to eat after? Oh yeah, boys, you Benny. I strongly believe this. A strong body is a strong mind. Let me explain. Majority of the time as people, we think our mind is up here. Your mind is your body, your heart, your all your internal organs, everything you see, everything you don't see. That is your mind. So when you work out, either you work hard or you work out soft, whatever you do to get stronger, you read books, you go back to school, you do challenging things, you strengthen your mind. Ìyẹn làwa ń sọ. For my age, if I was in Africa, I would have big pot belly like this, claiming old man, because I have money. But you have to be fit as a man. You have to. There's no other way around it. You have to be fit. Olati do that like a man. It's one thing to say when you have money, you can date younger women. Younger women will be attracted to you for sure. But who wants a shapeless man? Women want to be able to flex on their men too and say, wow, I'm the one dating that sexy man. Ìyẹn làwa ń sọ. Okay. Do you even practice what you preach? Back in the day, when I first started this podcast, I would show my treadmill, show my bicycle, show my indoor equipment that I use. I don't do all those things no more. I don't have anything to prove to any of you. But 15 push-ups every morning is not too much. Young women want a lot of money these days. Hair, makeup, nails, clothes. But they still want a man. Every woman I have met in this world that is a straight woman, even the most masculine of all masculine women, they still want a man that will take charge. Every woman, even the most, no man can tell me what to do. They all want a man. They all want a man. Yummy, my good man. Alpha Baba, what's going on now? Guys, go follow Yummy though. Yummy is one of the support system of the podcast. Shout out to you, my bro. Thank you for everything, man. Out that way now. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Shout out to Yummy. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for everything, man. So as I was saying, you would think the most masculine women, the most rich boss level women, they don't, I don't need no man. Every woman wants a man. I'm talking about a straight woman. If she's a straight woman, even when she acts like she doesn't care about a man, she needs a man that is at all say bad. You are. There's this man that comes to this podcast. He graces us with his presence. He is really, really up there. His name is Christopher. Christopher is a star. He's a star, bro. Like for real. I have never seen a 10 over 10 man before in my life. He's a 10 over 10. He's 7 feet tall. He weighs around 300 pounds. And he's fit like that. Like he gyms. If you see this guy looks like Goliath or Nigerian. And I say this. And he's rich. He lives in Atlanta. And he's rich. Do you know how this guy will be cutting through? And he's a Christian, for the love of God. Do you know how this guy will be cutting through women? But what I like about him is he's playful, humility, humble. Now, if I tell a man like that 15 push-up every morning, he's probably going to laugh at me. He weighs around 300 pounds, muscular like this. Me, I weigh 160. I weigh 160 pounds, man. I'm a skinny dude. But I have, like, Mola on 6-pack here. Although, my 6-pack right now is turning to 4-pack. But like, hey, Wealthy Sumbi. I think I've seen you before. Hey, how you doing, Welt Sumbi? Thank you for your love and your support, though. Just working at I do come in to say hello when I'm free. Shout out to you, Yomi, though. Come on now, we love you. Shout out to you, though. Hey, Ceci, what's going on? Let me go back to read all your comments. Thank you, guys. Look, when I say I do 200 push-ups every day, it's not like I do it at one time. In like 10 hours or 14 hours, but about 200 push-up is not a lot, though. It's not a lot now. You know, when you have Apple Watch, or let's say you have Fitbit, it's going to tell you to get up every now and then. Like, okay, you've been sitting down for a long time. So those watch will tell me to get up every 30 minutes. 30 minutes, I do 10 push-ups or 15 push-ups. I'm kidding you, easy, man. You get me? But you want to stay fit. Okay. Mary said, as a woman, I need to be strong. Okay, well, 50 push-up in the morning and another 50 before shower at night is good. Yeah, it's not that bad. I can still only do 10 push-up. Ayo. If you can do 10 push-ups, you are a lazy man. You need to be strong. I'm telling you. And the reason is this. I do not encourage any man to go into physical fight or combat or anything with another man. But just in case, so you can run away, you need to be able to move. You need to be able to move. Move. So you can move. Okay, nutrients. Okay, let's see. Franklin, my guy, Franklin. I still hold Franklin a one-on-one. I didn't forget you though. I still thought about you this morning. Would you believe this? I didn't forget you. It's just too much right now. But I'll make it up to you. I'll probably do 10 hours with you. I have seen a guy who do 100 push-ups within 25 minutes. Of course, if you're dedicated, you can do 100 push-ups is not a lot though. You just need to be strong. Strong upper body for a man. Strong hands. Come on now. You need to be strong. A strong body is a strong mind. Oh, Alana said, why do side chick matters? Not for me, but for men. Come on now. Men need side chick. We've come to understand this, that when a woman, majority of women, when they eventually get married to a man, they lean back. They don't feel the need, especially when the man is a provider, a protector. Majority of the time, these women, they don't feel the need to want to take care of him. They feel chill. Most women are like this though. Frankly, I will make it up to you, I promise. A man should be fit, so when to be peaceful and also carry violence when necessary. Is that what I think? Condoms. Shout out to you, condoms, though. Guys, go follow Condom Salesman. This is one of the support system of the podcast. Franklin is one of the support system of the podcast, too. Shout out to Franklin. But condoms is one of my day ones. OG level, though, is one of my... Thank you, Baba. Thank you for everything, bro. Thank you for your love and your support. I am grateful. Shout out to condoms though. I like condoms. If condoms change his name, it will be hard for me to know who he is, but thank you, man. Who is this? One Neka. Is that what I think? Oh, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for your love and your support, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything. Thank you, Wanika. Missy Joss said, what can a woman do to keep her home and a man? Would you believe that men are easy to keep? Very, very easy though. That's why I encourage women. Um, that's why I encourage women. Don't be with a man just because of money. Make sure you like that dude. And if he has some goals, some dreams, because it's possible for you to be with a rich man that goes broke after you marry him. You get me? It's possible. Life happens. So be with a man you like, a man you respect. You have to respect that man. You have to trust your man. If you don't respect and you don't trust your man, there is no way. Even when you say, I love him so much, it is a lie. Love and respect is what keeps a man. Sex every now and then. Me, I prefer sex every day. And a man should never have to ask. You just have to be in the right mood. If you love and you respect your man, you will want to do it with him every day. It's just like me saying, I can't spend money on you every day. Money boosts confidence. It depends on who you are, though. Some people, money boosts their confidence. It depends. It depends on who you are. Let's see. But as I was saying, every man, if you're listening to me right now, work out every day. Work out. At all. 15 push-ups. 15 push-ups is even small. Mr. George said, but what if he wants it every time and you are tired? You're tired from doing what? Mr. George, tell me what are you tired from? That makes you not want to have sex with your husband. Tell me one thing that you're tired of. Yomi said 20 push-up is the bare minimum in my opinion. Yomi, 20 push-up. That's a lie. Let's try it this way, Yomi. You do 10, you relax for 20 seconds. You do another 10, you relax for 20 seconds. This one's Missy just said walking, taking care of kids and home. You are a lazy lover and you're not considerate. And you should be. You should be. You should be considerate though. If you have conversation with elderly women or couples that has been around they've been together for like 40, 50 years, they will tell you this. One of their recommendations to keeping a long-term relationship is a lot of sex. Yes, it connects couples on a different level, emotional level, psychological level. You connect differently. Even when you have problems, you connect differently. You get me? You connect. So when you say, and this is one thing I don't like, when most women get married and they have kids, they ignore the man. The man becomes the cash cow. You get me? And eventually he's going to resent the wife and resent the children because all he does is just work and pay bills. He doesn't get respect in the house. He probably stays in the basement or in some small room, and the rest of the house belongs to the wife and the children. Most men experience this. And she will say, I'm taking care of the family. And they will come every now and then to ask him, is he hungry? You get me? Most men are like this. But if you're a woman that is wise and you are very intelligent, you will know this. Eventually, your children will get older and they will leave. They will go to school. They will start their family. You get me? Most women don't believe in companionship. This is what we've come to understand about women. Women don't believe in companionship. Women are looking for a man that would serve them and get them to a certain level where they will break it off, and she will go about her way. She will break it off after most women will usually break off the relationship right after the children are on the level where they can take care of themselves. They are close to be done with school, and she will use excuse like she wants to go visit her children. So the man will be left by himself. This is the life of most men. This is true story though. A lot of men experience this. And this is why I say this as a man. You better learn to have a life outside of your family. Hmm? And keep getting better. Keep getting better. Yẹn làwa máa sọ fún ẹ. Let me see. But Missy Just, let me say this. You said working, taking care of kids and home. That is not enough. You should. Your husband comes first. That's my advice to you. If you want to keep your husband, you have to be. When it comes to investment, let me give you an advice as an entrepreneur. You learn to diversify your portfolio. Your children normally. This is an advice as an investor, as an entrepreneur. You don't put all your love in one basket, especially when you have a husband and you have kids. You love your children, you love your husband. Simultaneously, you do what you're supposed to do as a woman. Most women can do both. Most women will pour their love into their children and say, my children will always love me. That is a lie. Your children are human beings. They will fucking leave you like this. My fiancé lied to me. What can I do? Lila. Tell me more. Sensi. Baba, I did okay. What's going on? What is this? Muna, she threatens to leave. Look at this from this side of view. Men don't just say, I'm going to leave. Because we know men don't leave. If a man ever tells you he's going to leave, you're doing something wrong. I'm telling you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Talk to me. Tell me more. Why are some men hesitant or do not feel the need to communicate truthfully with their partners? For one, in a relationship, a man does not have a partner. He has a companion. For one, Abby, your husband, your boyfriend is not your partner in nothing. So, cancel that from your vocabulary and get back to what you asked. Why are some men not hesitant or go whatever to communicate with their companion or in relationship? Speak English to me. Because you can't handle the truth. You cannot handle the truth. Take for example, he tells you, baby, I just got fired. You will panic because you know your safety is about to be, to be messed up. It's not going to tell you. It's just going to tell you all is well. What did you cook? I'm hungry. Let's watch some movies. All is well. Men can tell you. We've come to know this about women. That you don't tell them the problem at hand. You tell them after you solve the problem, or let's say you have the solution to the problem. That is when you tell them. As you know, a man is a human being. There are moments where we panic and we say, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I don't know how to do this. You get me? Like we do that. It happens. You better don't tell her nothing. Don't, because she will panic. You get me? And women will say, I want you to tell me. That's a lie. You better don't tell her. You will tell her eventually when you get the solution. When you get the solution, then you can tell her that, babe, oh, I lost a soul, but I got another. You get me? I lost my job last week, but then I got another offer. You get me? Not, I lost my job. I don't know what to do. Which, it's life. People go through things, but you must, under no circumstance. Come on now. Jay Diesel said, you look like you can be Pastor Jamal Bright's younger brother. Oh, God help me. You are a fucking... Come on now. Really, nigga? Come on now. Is there any way around that? Abby, there is no way around that. You get me? We are talking about what works with women. We're talking about what works with women. If you want to keep her for a long time, which is something that I encourage, you guys know I believe in love. I want to be with the same woman for a long time. You get me? And what advice from my mentors of my mentors, they said, never tell her your problems until you have solution to it, or after you solved the problem. That's why you have to be stoic as a man. When she asks you, you look worried, what's going on? Tell her all is well. I'm okay. What's going on? Change the subject until you figure it out. If you don't have solution to it and you tell her, she will panic. She will panic. She will panic. You don't want your woman to panic. You get me? So, your opinion on Kenya, Oga, I don't know. I'm from Zimbabwe. What part of Africa is Zimbabwe? She. So, Missy just said, how do one handle a husband with high libido? Why did you get married to him when you know you can match that? You get what I'm saying? Like, I have very, very high libido, and so does my girl. I would never, ever, ever be with a woman that doesn't match my... Because I prefer to be with one woman. Am I starting to make sense? This is how you check for compatibility. Are you guys compatible? Don't just say just because I have money, you have to be with me. No. Like, if we look at ourselves for too long, maybe let's do it. Yes, I'm not in the mood. What do you mean you're not in the mood? There's no such thing. You want a loyal rich man. There you go. There you have it. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, well soon be said, are you seeing my message? I just saw one of your message. Can you please write that again? You get what I'm saying? Like what do you want the man to do? Some women, and this is why most women would encourage their man to have a second wife. I don't want a second wife. I don't even want a side chick. Am I making sense? So it took me a while. You find a woman that match what you're looking for. And sex is important for a man. So my question to you, Missy Justice, how did you end up with a man that has a higher libido and you don't? He's probably good looking and is resourceful. Don't do that. Don't complicate your life. If you have low libido, which is okay, find you a man that has low libido. You get me? And live your life peacefully ever after. Pam pam. So, can you speak on how to get property? Do you have any video? When you say property like real estate, I'll find you a real estate agent. What do you want to know specifically? Peyton Sourcing, is that what I think it is? Shout out to you, my man. What's going on, boss man? We had a high libido before I got married, but with time and kids, everything changed. You're losing attraction. You're losing attraction for your man. Look at this one. Missy just said she used to have a high libido to match her husband, but after she got married, with time and taking care of kids and everything changed. Oh, my love. You're losing attraction. Oh, my God. Oh. I guess he's not giving you enough challenge. Men are very predictable, though. When a man loves you 100%, what usually happens is we don't feel the need to stress you, and we see you as a friend. And I say this all the time. A woman, your woman is not your friend. No, she's there because she sees something she can benefit. She's not your friend. You don't even talk to her like a best friend. Oh my God, you're my best friend. You don't. This is how you keep women. That is polarity. And some women will argue the point and say, why would you say that? I'm talking about what works. She's not your friend. I love my girl. I love her to death. But we are not friends. No. We are lovers. We are in a relationship, but we are not friends. If I start performing, low, and I start doing things that I'm not supposed to do, she will go. My friends will never leave me. That's the difference. Hmm? That's the difference. So, Missy Just, my advice to you, take it from me as a man, a friend to you. Let me come and see you. Let me see you. I don't see anything, no, but fi- find a way to build attraction. Because if you're not careful, though, that relationship is going to die. Be careful. Okay. What do you mean you are not in the mood? Yeah. The lady frankly, what do you mean you're not in the mood? It doesn't even make any sense. You're not in the mood. You're not in the mood for what? Like, we should not even have this conversation. It's not a conversation. You're not in the mood. Is that all you think about? Like, what else? What is there to think about if not sex? It's part of what I think about with you. Come on now, baby. You get me? You know. So, do you support long distance relationship? I haven't seen my girl for a year. My good man, you're not in a relationship, man. You're just lying to yourself. You are on what I call a hanger. You're on a hanger. You're not. That is not a relationship. Hmm? Let me tell you something about the human mind. You have to remind the subconscious mind back to back to do something. It gets carried away. You might lie to yourself you're in a relationship, but you're not. You're not. 1 year? Come on now. Why do you think people that have been in long, long relationship, they suggest that if you want to maintain a relationship for a long time, you need to have more sex, more communication. You have to do lovers things. You get me? You have to synchronize like this. That's why the Bible will say two will become one. You get me? You have to mesh. That's what I'm saying. So, let's see. Are you holding a fork? I'm holding a spoon, oh, or long, but look, I'm holding a spoon. Out here, like I wanted to put it right here, but people were not hearing what I'm saying. So the next time I come here, I'll buy that thing like mic like this, and I want you guys to hear me. I have a pod mic that I use for Apple and Spotify podcast. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. You know this. Look at this now. But I don't know how to connect it to my phone. Me, yeah, any time we stress around me. So that's why I bought this one. So you guys will hear sharp, Princeton, OT, like fresh. Hey, what's up, my guys? Welcome to the podcast. My name is Fowobi. On today's podcast, we'll be talking about OT. No. Big Wales, what's going on, man? But don't take me seriously, man. It's a spoon. So let me see. Brown Sugar said you were friends first. I don't know how you guys. I'm just telling you what works, man. You get me? You can call it anything you want that you were friends first. I'm in love. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not naive. I know for a fact that if I stop doing why she decides to be with me, she will go. You get me? Every man knows this. You have to know this. But majority of the time as men, we delude ourselves and say, even when shit is the fan and I lose everything, baby, promise me you will never leave me. And baby will say, I'm not going to leave, I promise you. She doesn't fucking believe that shit. I swear down. She doesn't. She'll fucking go count like this, especially when you know that she's beautiful. Come on now. Hmm? The Yoruba people have this saying. Ìlù tá a gbé kápá, wọ́n yọ lù. Àbọ̀ síbọ̀ ìta gbé kọ́. It's a saying that explained that a woman in a relationship gets approached, and if not careful though, she gets fucked with. Guys sleep with women in relationship all the time. Now just imagine if you break up with her. What do you think is going to happen? This is life. This is real life. So may I speak harsh reality, fundamental, realistic, harsh reality. So what is your take on long distance? I think I said that. Abby said, do side chicks save face by staying, getting a little something, or living with nothing? Let me come and answer this. I encourage all women to make their bidding in a relationship. Ask for what you want. If your man can afford to give it to you, he's going to give it to you. Like, take for example, I want to be a stay-at-home wife. If you can afford to, it's going to allow you to stay at home. You get me? If your husband tells you to stay at home and you're scared of, let's say something happens to him, or let's say you guys divorce, tell him to set aside some money. If he has the money, he's going to do it. The difference between a wife and a side chick is this. Wives, they don't know how to ask for things directly. Side chicks know how to ask for things directly. That's the huge difference. And men are the same. If a man likes you genuinely, he's going to give it to you. If he has it, he's going to give it to you. So why have I been on left read lately by this guy that traveled out recently? Are you talking about a relationship? Baby, he broke up with you already. Let it go. Oh, the lady Frankie. Yeah. He broke up with you. So let it go. Let's see. Faye. Hey, shout out to Faye. What's going on, Faye? How are you? How you been? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Peyton said, onto the next woman, love to exercise their options. Yeah. Powerful saying. Shout out to you guys though. Let's see. Can you talk about rental property, boss? What do you want me to talk about rental properties? What would you like to know about rental properties? I don't Sensi. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Every country is different though. Like, where do you reside in? Every country is different. Investment properties. Is it the down payment you're asking for? Is it how you save that money, pull your money out to refinance that building and cash out your whole money and still own the property? You know, the out method, or I don't know. What do you want to know? B said, how do I solve this issue? We are good when we are chatting, but when it travels down, we are fighting. Baby girl, move on though. Move on. How to get started in the US? How about you go to YouTube? Go to YouTube, my good man. Type it. How do I start a rental property? Go to YouTube, man. You get me? Go to YouTube. Every information you want is on YouTube. Faye said, I'm doing great. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Faye. Shout out to you. B said, he's not in the country. If he's around, we fight. But when he travels, we are... I don't know. Like, baby, if that doesn't tell you anything, like, what do you want me to say? When you guys are together, when you guys are together, all you guys do is fight. Baby, you might be toxic. Go and get therapy. Let's start from there. Go and get therapy. Or lọ bá wọn nílé yín kọ́ wẹ̀ fún ẹ. Kọ́ fọṣẹ sí gbogbo orí ẹ. ah, ooh, ha, 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 ha. Okay, what would you do if your neighbor threatens you? I'll call 911. I'll call police. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll call police. Like, what do you want me to say? Understand, but you have a guide that can point me in the right direction. I don't know what to say. I just point you in the right Sensei. I just point you in the direction of YouTube. It works. You will see countless informations to how to start with rental property. You buy one, you put 3.5% down, your own money, or preferably you buy 4 units. You live in 1 unit, you rent out 3. A year or 2 after you move out, now you own 4plex. It's on YouTube. Go there to see. Now you own 4plex. Then you buy a big house. You live there for another 2 years. This is how you own 10 properties. But when you go to YouTube, you will find those information there. True talk. Babe, you're not connected. Nibo. Bait him well. How can you be with a man when he says he wants to see you and you're meeting him with results? I don't understand though. How can you be with a man? Goddess. Chotun Besheni. I don't know, my love. I don't know, baby. Like, I mean, more. Okay, man, you guys are funny today, man. How can you be a man? I mean, more. How can you handle insecure men who think you want their girlfriend? Trev. Oh, Tave. Then move the fuck away. Let me tell you something though. Remember when I said every human being has insecurity? A lot of men, they don't want another man, including myself. Like, why the fuck are you speaking to my wife for? I can use all my resources to fuck you up. Just to Oshireni. Like, are you fucking mad? Tessie, shout out to you though. Thank you for your love and your support. Like most men, most men don't play when it comes to their women. Come on now. Like, like Tev. And some men will say then you are insecure. Every human being has insecurities. Once you understand that harsh reality, you won't talk to people husband. Yeah, I think this is better. Oh, yeah, Sheba cook more aliban. Obuyukun wabai. Hey, Tessie, shout out to you. Thank you for your love and your support. Let me see Tessie. Oh, Tessie was the one that came last week. Tessie is the beautiful one. Guys, go follow Tessie. Tessie, are you single? There's a lot of single guys here. I need to change this my lens glasses. So, shout out to you, Tessie. Thank you for your love and your support. Let's see. I should give him time to leave. Please, I don't understand you. Why is it that most of the problems that people have, it's about other people? Shout out to you, Tessie. Why is it that most of the problems that people have, it's mostly about relationship, somebody hating you? Let's talk about you. How about you get better? When was the last time you get therapy? You know what therapy is? When was the last time you reflected on your life with a professional that can guide you on how to fix your trauma? When was the last time you did that? As a human being, you need therapy. You need therapy though. You need therapy. Self-reflection is very, very important. Most people lack accountability on a self level. So they need professional that would show them, oh yeah, think about this. How did you feel when this happened to you? What do you think you could have done better? If you're given the opportunity to go back in time, what would you change? People lack accountability out here, man. And I say this all the time. You will never become your full potential when you can't reflect, when you can't say, I should not have done this. I could have done this differently. I say this all the time. On this podcast, I say ridiculous things. It is content creation. I know I could have said it better. You get me? Like, I know. I know exactly what I'm doing. But it is content creation. How did I get to that level? Self-reflection. To don't pay. I could have said this better. When I first started in 2021, me, I say things so. Now I am more cautioned. Let's say in the nearest future, I will be even better. You get me? Like, I will be. Oh, yeah. So you will get there. So, let's see. Ọ̀rọ̀ spoon you sue me, man. But in contact, jẹ́ ká wò. Mi jẹ́ fẹ́ your glasses mi o. Ọmọ spoon yìí la máa lò, man. Spoon yìí la máa lò. Let's see. I had a therapist, of course. How can I identify if I need a therapy? You would know, of course. Be beautiful, precious. You would know. You would know, though. And most of you are in, Africa. It might be expensive for you to get a professional. That's why you need a mentor, like your dad or your mom, someone that can listen to you. You get me? Most people don't have people that listen. They have people they talk to, but they don't have people they can talk to. People that can listen to them and guide them through. Like most of the problems you have, it's not as ridiculous as you think it is. You just need someone that would guide you. Someone that would guide you and say, okay, it's okay. Oh my da. You get me? Calm down. People that will guide you. People that will guide you. But I strongly believe every human being needs therapy. You get me? Everybody. That doesn't mean you have mental issues or anything. It simply means you need guidance. Everybody need guidance. That is the only way. If rich people that are extremely super rich have therapists, who the fuck are you and I not to have therapists? Every rich man that I know, they have professionals that they talk to. You get me? Take for example, let's say somebody speaks down to you and they say something that hurts your feelings. You get me? They speak down to you. You walk away, you go back home, you suppress that emotion, you say, it's okay. You get me? The emotion is still there. It's going to affect other things in your life. Like this is reality. Like, take for example, when when that happens, you probably overreact on different level to another person, and your therapist will ask you, why did you think you did that? Why did you think you did that? You get me? Like, why did you think you did that? Where did you think that emotion came from? That's why I said you need a professional, someone that can walk you through, so that way you know when you do certain things, you can say, this is not my energy. Like, I should not feel this way. Why? Like, you get me? Like, it's accountability, self-reflection, and say, no, I should not feel this way. Why do I have to feel like this? You get me? Like, that is not who I am. Let's see. So, confident Courtney. Hey, confident Courtney, what's going on? I'm back. Sorry I had to log off and come back. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, my love. How are you? I think, let's see. Wait. I saw someone just now. Chef D. I think Chef D was the one that made banana bread that I followed last week or something. Or maybe not. There's this chef that followed me last week. I had to go make it myself. I made, it's not the best banana bread, but because I usually don't cook. But yeah. Shout out to you, Chef D. Shout out to you though. Chef D said, "You so fine." Yeah. Shout out to you, Chef D. Shout out to you, Chef D. Um, let's see. Therapy is overrated and commercialized. Ratata. Hey, along with me. Okay. Um, get guidance from elders. The reason why I will say this to you, Ratata. The reason why therapy is very, very needed and important is this. You see, your emotions is unique. The way you navigate emotions is very, very unique. Is it's not unique to your experience. It's like your emotions is customized from your experience. If I'm trying to give an advice to Adewumi, I can use the same construct with Omobolanle. These are two different human beings. Their experience, their perspective is different. So, a professional will ask you questions and walk you through certain things. So that way, they are not creating new problems while trying to solve this problem. Am I making sense? That's the reason why therapy with professional is important. They are trying to solve a new problem without creating no, they are trying to solve a whole problem without creating a new problem. So when you say talk to the elders are not professionals. You need to understand something about psychology. It is a very, very new industry. It was founded around the 40s, 1940s. People don't know too much about it. The emotions of a human being is deep. So when we come to conclusion and we say we all have the same brain, that is a lie. You get me? We have the same mind. That is a lie. We don't have the same. Just the same way our fingerprints is unique and different. Our mind is different. We don't think alike. We don't see things from the same perspective. We are completely different. That's all I'm saying. So, um, let's see. Ratata said, show me data that proves therapy is effective. I can show you data that is inverse. Good for you, man. I'm not going to argue with you, man. I'm not here to do that. If it works for you, go about your way. But I'm telling you from the perspective of a rich man. Every if it doesn't work, why is it that the most richest, the most productive human beings in the world? I'm talking about people that can buy you and I. Why do they have professionals that they talk to? You get what I'm saying? This is how you think. So, personal, I'm not from a rich home. You know, the poor and rich mentality is different. I know, Ruta. I know. I do know. But I'm looking at things from the angle of what works. This is real life. What works with in this harsh reality we live in? What are things that work? Why is it that people that do things in certain way, why are they more productive? Why are they more successful? That is the angle that I'm looking at this from. Every CEO that I know, every professional that I know that are excelling, doing wonderfully well, they have people that they talk to. Not just friends, because most times you think friends that you can talk with. People that you can talk to, that I'm experiencing certain emotions. I don't know what to do. People that can that genuinely want you to be. You get me? Most people don't have that. So, um, let's see. There are so many forms of therapy. Sitting in a room and talking isn't the only solution. Okay. So mentality is if you're sick, go to the hospital. If you have the money and most of the things we do. Ruta, the angle I'm coming out from is this. When you have the money to go to the hospital, you can. Some people don't, and they have a way of creating their own medications at home. You get me? Some people are fortunate enough to afford a professional, therapy that understand the game of psychology. While some people are, they don't have that, but they have parents that they can talk with. The bigger percentage of people in the world, they don't have parents they can talk with. You get what I'm saying? Because their parents are human beings too that have their own problems. You get what I'm saying? They don't just say, like, what do you mean you have emotions? Or that you have eaten food, Nabi, and you're going to school. You know, that's all I'm saying. So, off of the subject, man. Um, we believe that most of the unfortunate things that are happening in our life is witchcraft from. These are primitive mindset, though. Witchcraft exists. It does exist. Don't get me wrong. It's not. Stella said it's up to you. Painting, meditation. What is one thing that allows you to decompress? It depends on what you like. Me, I read comic books. I love movies. I watch cartoons, animations. I don't go to the club. I don't drink alcohol. I don't I don't go to where large proportion of people are because I feel I feel down afterwards. I feel depressed afterwards. You get what I'm saying? So I don't do it. I don't. I feel sick. I feel sick. I have a lot of headache after doing it, after going to where large proportion of people are. So I don't do it. So um only if one believe in witchcraft. You can believe in anything you want, but I'm telling you though, there are certain things that exist. And this is not a phenomenon. It exists. Take it from me. It exists. Uta said, I'm happy that I know the importance of therapy now. So I'm definitely going to get. Yeah, you can. But it can be expensive. The lucky ones, they have people they can talk to in their life. Because a therapy is outside of your family. You get me? There are certain people that should never know in there. B said, how can you turn your guy to a great communicator in person? If he's not a great communicator, he's not going to talk to you though. And it would never make sense to me why women say they want a man that can express how he feels. You can't handle it. You cannot. You're going to break up with him eventually. You can't handle it. I'm being real with you. Like it doesn't even make any sense. Why do you want such man? A man that would pour out his emotions all the time. We know this about women though. You don't want such man. You don't. And surprisingly, this is for Be Youthful. Every man, aside from sex and childbearing, every man wants a woman that can accommodate him on that level, that is able to tell you how he genuinely feels. And all you do is listen. Most women, we've come to know this. Most women they are very, very incapable. They can't do it. They can't. Women are the first set of people that are like this. Let's talk about them. Women are like a super rich man, very, very rich, powerful man that needs financial support. Yes, women are like rich men that need financial support. What do I mean? Women are emotional beings that need emotional support from a man that is not an emotional being. It's like a rich man that needs financial support from a poor man. It doesn't make any sense, does it? That's women. And most men don't think that far. Because, you know, as a man, majority of the time, we just think she's an emotional being. She should be able to handle how I feel. Life experience will teach you, though. So, it's sad, though. Most men learn this the hard way. The hard way, though. They are incapable of giving you emotional support. The bigger percentage of men, they want that. They want to be able to talk to their women, be able to voice their complaint and say, this is how. That's why, if you listen to side chicks, they will tell you that 40 minutes or 1 hour that he spends with his side chick, he gets to express how he feels, decompress completely. And she listens because she's not the wife. She's there for just 40 or 1 hour. You get me? Like, this is true life. Like, this is real shit. This is real life. Because a man has emotions. He's a human being. He has to decompress one way. He has to. But the expectation that the wife places on the husband is, you must be the rock. A man is not a rock. How can he be a stone? He's a human being. You want a stone. You get me? But then you want him to be able to just sit there and listen to you. It doesn't work like that. If you have conversation with elderly women that have been in a long-term relationship, they will tell you this. When he listens to you, you learn to listen to him. He has to decompress one way. That's why I'm a very big fan of seduction. I am a big fan of seduction. Robert Greene states that the only way to capture the essence of a man is to constantly separate him from his reality. In a good way, though. He has to feel good about it. And most women know this, it works. So most women will try to apply toxicity, like detaching from his reality. They think that is spicy. It's spicy for a toxic man, but for a level-headed man, you are chaotic. He's going to leave you. You're chaotic. You belong in a trash. So, let's read this. Guys, I'm using a spoon. It is what it is, man. All nothing will be, man. But let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Only if you. Okay, wait. Tessie said, I've never looked at it from that perspective. Yeah. It's the truth though. Think about this. Women are emotional beings for sure. We know this. Women are emotional beings, but they are not capable of emotional stability. They need a man to keep them grounded. If you think I'm lying, and women don't like this when I say this, if you think I'm lying, talk to successful women. They want to be able to turn off their brain when they are with a solid man that has emotional intelligence. When you say you're asking for emotional intelligence from a man, the kind of emotional intelligence that women are asking for is almost like he understands the emotions of women. It's like, when you're a rich man asking for financial support from a poor man, he's not rich, but he knows how to meet the needs of a rich man. That is insane, right? Because he's not rich, but he needs to know how to still meet your financial support. So that's where men go through the route of being stoic, because he has to be cold to a certain level. And, and women will say, it's not 100%, but I'll take that. He knows how to control his own emotions. But the best of the best men are the ones that they know how women think. You get me? Rather than become abusive and those nonsense. So let's see. Let's read this. True, especially before the turn 30. Favorite book. Um, have you ever named multiple women as girlfriends in the past? I've been in 3 relationships in my life. Let's just say 2.5. Why is it in the woman's best interest to secure a good man early on? Because then she can use what she has to get what she wants. Beauty, youth, chastity. These things are very, very valuable in the sexual marketplace. These things are very, very valuable to a man. Your chastity. You get me? Like, that is if you want a husband. If you want a husband, your beauty is very, very important. Very, very. And someone will come to me and say, but I'm 29, I look 22. No, you don't. I'm 39 years old. It's like me saying I look 30. Some people deceive me and say, oh my God, you look young. When I start talking, you know I have experience. My experience separates me from every man. Because women like men that have experience. It shows that I've been through things. So, the best interest of a woman is to get a solid man as early as possible, because that's when you have the power to. Yeah, you have the power to. As early as possible, though. But women don't do that. This is what women do. Let's say she's in her peak. You know that stage when her waist is small. Women, when her waist is small and her hips is just coming out. Her hips is bigger than her waist. She passed every mirror she passed through, she flicks. And she really. Who can check this? How dare you speak to me? Are you fucking? Oh yeah, kilo warrior. Iwu why? See where? You know that level where we say just a check her like, hey, come on now. Huh? That is the best stage to get a man that she wants with the guidance of her parents. But most parents too, they would push her to waste those value. They would send her to school and tell her to face her studies. Don't date anybody. Oh. Now, when she turns 24, 25, the mom will start putting pressure on her. Where's your husband? Remember, it was your mom that told you not to date anybody from your peak stage, which is around 18, 19 years old to around 23 years old. Your mom will tell you not to date nobody. Then when you clock 24, 25, they will ask you, where's the guy you're sleeping with? Where's your husband? And you say, but I thought you said I should not. You get me? That's why you have to apply common sense. Apply common sense. Though. You are more, men will tell you this, you're more valuable at that stage. You get me? A man is going to destroy the whole world for a younger woman. And if you're wise, you have wisdom. That's why I like this young woman that comes here all the time, Faye. You know, I sincerely hope, and there's some other younger women here too. I sincerely hope, if you're listening to me, every one of you, it is in your best interest to see your value at that stage. You are on the level of a rich, fulfilled man. You get me? Especially when you're single. At that peak, you are extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. So when you see a woman around 30 years old, single, I don't hate you. You get me? Where I have problem with them is when you don't have accountability to see that you fucked up. Somebody said, no, the guys just used me. I'm not saying the guys did not use you, but you allowed them. You allowed them. Take for example, what do I mean you allowed them? You attract different genre of people into your life. People will show you who they are. They will, at one point in time. If you know your value well, and you know yourself that nope, I should not be treated like this, you check them. If they do it again, you cut them off. But if you allow them to string you along for 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 7, 10 years, you should be flogged. Sometimes I feel the need, Mama, I guess because I'm getting to that stage, I'll be 40 years old in like 5 months. Sometimes I feel the need to tell these younger women to stood down, kokawe is okay, or kneel down, kokawe is okay, which simply means kneel down, close your eyes there, and raise your hands. You're very, very silly. I feel the need to do that as a brother to you, not your big brother, as your brother, as your friend. Sometimes I feel the need that you should be flogged. But this podcast is teaching me a lot. People don't know what they don't know. And it's okay. It's okay. People don't just know. It's okay. You get me? For a very, very long time, I used to think women don't have any problems. I used to think that because I'm a straight man that knows the value of a woman. When you look at her, you see God. How did you create this one? When you just look at a woman and you say, oh my God, look how beautiful she is. Majority of the time, we try to interpret that physical beauty to our mind and think that is how she is on the inside. She's completely different. Most women are completely different from what goes on in their head. Most women are. This podcast taught me that. When I first started, I used to be very hard on women. I say, you should see your beauty, but you don't see yourself. A diamond doesn't know that it's a diamond. You get me? And I'm starting to see why women crave the attention of other men to tell them that you're, a beautiful. Even married women will tell their husband that, can you tell me, do you think I'm beautiful? And he will say yes, because she can't see it. You get me? She can't see it. But my advice to you is this. You better learn to tell yourself that you are beautiful. You better learn to appreciate it. You see, before you can destroy a human being, before you can hate a human being, put a human being in a box and lock it away, before you can destroy people and invest into that destruction, you have to see how valuable they are. You must see it. Before you hate on people and say, I have to destroy that person. You get me? Before you can suppress a human being down to nothing, you must see their beauty and say, wow, nobody else must see that beauty. I'm the only one that will see that beauty, and I will suppress it. Now, the ball is in your court to allow that. That is all I'm saying. The ball is in your court to say, nope, I am a human being. Nobody will treat me less. In the course of your life, you will meet people like that. If you're a woman, if you're a man, you will meet people that will see your glory. Before you know that you had such glory, you will meet people that will see how good looking you are, how beautiful, how handsome you are. And they will come in with the intention as a friend into your life and switch and try to suppress and dim your light so that no other person can see your beauty. Can you hear that? Am I making sense? That's why I said, you have to tell yourself you're beautiful. Hello. Okay. You have to tell yourself you're beautiful. You just have to. You have to tell yourself, I am handsome. Tell yourself. If you don't, oh, let's start from here. You need to know what you are. If it might take you a while to get to the level of this is who I am. I should not be caught doing this. How about you start with this is what I am not? It takes most people the rest of their life to know what they are not. You get me? Like, it takes a lot of people a long time to know this. Some women will send me messages and say, I'm 32 years old. I know my value now. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I want a solid man now. And I'll tell them the harsh reality. You're outside of your peak. It's the truth. Okay, it's a good thing that you know those things now. But what a man wants is what a man still wants. Let me read this. So, Brown Sugar said we need to relax from life. Kimole software now. You feel me? I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I'm trying to read your comments. To give me a few seconds because I like to read your comments. Oh, guys, show your love, show your support. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us. Said, shout out to you, my good man. Shout out to you. You guys should show us your love and your support. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. And the video from this live show we posted to YouTube, and I would break it down into clips where you guys will see. You guys know I'm just getting used to this content creation thing, guy. We're not making money off of this, so still on still. I just enjoy this. But show your love, show your support, man. We have around 1,001 subscribers on YouTube. It's getting better. Thank you for everything, guys. Follow us on YouTube and Instagram. You can find the link in my bio. You don't need to do anything. Your gifts, we appreciate it, but it's not needed, but still on still. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for everything, though. We appreciate your love and your support, guys. Sheon. Let's calm down. Let's see. Who is this? Esther. I don't think I've seen you before. Hey, shout out to you, Esther. Thank you, my love. Esther said, you are the big brother I never had. Baba Olomo Pupo. Shout out to you, though. Thank you. Let's see. Side chick news. Let's see. But I know that's not true. And I know this imperfection makes me woo. When is the peak? Amanda said, when is the peak? I think I answered that. Okay. Fact shades. Okay. Let's see. Woman broke up with him, refused to allow such person in my. Okay. Shout out to Said. Thank you for your love and your support. Hey, shout out to you from Jerusalem. Otiri, this is something new. So, it starts with you knowing your value. It is impossible. You might be fortunate, though, to meet people that sees your potential 100% and they want to build on it. They want to make you better. But you have to understand something about the human psyche. People feel they need to control people. Know yourself, though. Know who you are. Know who you are not. Know who you are not. Take the time to know yourself. Build yourself. See your potential. See your value. Let's talk about men before I round this up. When you approached a woman, let's say you're in your peak, you start doing numbers, you have your own place, and I strongly believe that the peak stage of a man is when you have 4 things in place. Your spirituality is going well, your physical is, let's just start. Emotions is number 2, physical is number 3, and then finance. Those 4 things are in place. You can afford 3 things: food, clothing, shelter. For a man, you can get there. You get me? And you approach the woman that is in her peak, beautiful, and she turns you down. Don't let it get to your head, though. Shake it off, man. Stand tall like a man is supposed to. Because you have massive expectation on your life. It's not easy to be a man. My father would say, ọkùnrin tó ń sun rárá fọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀, àkọ́ṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe, which simply means that a man that stand up for other men, is a strong man. It's not easy to be a man. Chin up always, stand tall, stand firm, conquer the world, keep going forward. Another thing. When you approach women, I think I should say this for my guys. When you approach women, don't approach women from the angle of, I need to get a number. Approach women from the angle of just getting to know her. It's like this. You see a beautiful man that you're attracted to. You approach. Her beauty is pleasing to the eyes. You approach with the intention to know if that beauty matches her mind. I explained something a couple of minutes ago. Majority of women, their beauty is different from their mental state of mind, which is not a bad thing. They find themselves like every human being later in their life. You get me? Later. So, if the communication skills is not that good, don't take it personal. Say the following words. Nice to meet you. Fucking go. Carry yourself well. Chin up always, man. Stand tall. It is a man's world for a reason. Stand tall. Oh God. Miss Just said, what age is a woman's peak? Guys, we've always talked about this on this podcast because this is a man's platform. And you know this. And as a man, every one of us, we are all in different society stages. We are in different countries and we share scripts with ourselves. Every man on this podcast knows the peak stage of a woman, and we talk about this all the time. So she asked, please don't take it personal. You asked me, and I'll tell you from the perspective of a man. The peak stage of a woman is from around 18 years old, around 19 years old, to around 23 to 24 years old. You see that stage? She can get a billionaire if that is what she wants. If she has the following things. Easy to talk to. She's beautiful to some extent. Not 10 over 10. 10 over 10 women, they are usually side chicks. Guys, don't marry them. 10 plus beautiful women. Majority of the time, they don't have the best attitude. They don't have the best mannerism. These are 10 plus women. They don't have those things because their world, their beauty is everything to them. You get me? So they are usually side chicks. Guys marry women that are 5, 6 over 10. Tops 7 over 10. Those are the wives. Because I even explained on this podcast that she's in her peak. You get me? You see her mannerism, communication skills is okay. She's 5 over 10 or 6 tops. Good family background. When a man starts spending money on you, giving you experience and exposure, start giving you prick, steady, your beauty jumps from 5s to like 6.5. With makeup, you turn into 7.5. Am I making sense? This is how men see things. I'm just being blunt. I'm being real. Remember, this is a man's platform. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but this is the truth. This is the truth. Now, for a man, the peak stage of you have to understand something. How we came to the conclusion about this peak. It's more about what the opposite sex sees as beneficial in one another. Women want a man that is resourceful, a man that has money. Not all the money, but his confidence is in place. Is a man. It takes men longer to get to that stage. You get me? A 25-year-old man might think he has the body, but his emotions might still be. You get me? Because it's not easy to be in the same house with a woman. Oh, hi. It's not easy. It takes a lot of wisdom without becoming abusive with a woman in the same house. How to flip this, how to handle her emotions, because she can just wake up one morning and start crying. And you say, why are you crying? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know why you're crying? I just don't know. And what do? You calm the fuck down rather than raise your voice like, I don't know. You get me? Or she can wake up one morning and just be moody for no reason. It takes a lot of wisdom, a lot of intelligence to be in the same house with a woman and love her. Most men, it takes us a while to get to that level where, okay, because she's a different woman every day or every hour. So the peak stage of a man is from around 33, 35 years old to around 55. Because experience is valuable for a man. Being resourceful is valuable for a man. Courage, strength, confidence, these are valuable products that a man needs to have. You get me? Composure, stoicism. These are very, very valuable. A protector, a provider. These things are very, very expensive. Very, very valuable for a man to have. Shout out to you guys though. Very, very valuable. And most men don't eventually have it because it's not easy. You will be you will be broken down. You will be broken down. So when a man eventually have those things, the bigger percentage of men want a woman in her peak. So let's say you are around 45 years old, because it takes you most of your life to get to that stage of emotional. It's not easy to be able to balance your own chaos, because man, all that hunger to suppress it, to be able to handle it, and then handle the emotion of another human being, it is hard. And women will say, why do you want to date a 20-year-old woman? Like, most women don't see the logic in it. You get me? Like, she's in her peak. That man is in his peak. Am I making sense? So, Missy Just, that is the reason. So, Miyama said, can a woman show her value to him? She doesn't need to show the value to nobody. You get what I'm saying? A man will see the value and he will do the following though. I explained earlier. Remember, to destroy a human being, to hate on a woman being, you have to admire them at first. It might see your potential, see you in his peak, see you in your peak, your strength, your beauty, and say, wow, I want that woman, and I don't want any other person to see that beauty. I will destroy that beauty. Or I want to take care of that beauty. I told you guys when I met my girl, I said, nah. One of the first words I said to her is this: are you single? She said, yes. I want to take care of you. I want to marry you. And she laughed. She said, do you like coffee? We should get coffee sometime. Like, those were the words I said. You get what I'm saying? So you need to know yourself. It is a process. It is a process though. You can't just get to the level of, for a woman, oh, I'm beautiful, that is all. Or for a man, okay, I have money, that is all. It is a process. You might be lucky, fortunate, start making money around 20 years old. That doesn't mean you're a superior man. Like, this is one thing most people don't understand. Podcasters will have you believe that when you have money, that is the number 4. When you have physical, that is the number, the number 3. They think, that means you're superior. They forget the spirituality. They forget the emotional aspect. You have to be able to handle your emotions. You can be quick to anger. If you're quick to anger as a man, you can be manipulated. You're not a superior man if you're easily manipulated, easily triggered. because you need to be able to handle the emotions of a woman. That's why most men are abusive. You see a rich, powerful man, he's abusive to his woman because he's not matured emotionally. That's why I say this. It is hard. Very, very hard. And I'm being blunt with you guys. When you work so hard to get to the level of a superior man, and you're fortunate enough to synchronize with a woman that is also a superior woman in her peak, she's intelligent, she's feminine, easy to talk to. That's a superior woman. She doesn't need any accomplishments. Would you believe this? Not even one like this. She doesn't need none of those. Beautiful to some extent, which is 5 or 6 over 10. Easy to talk to. She's a feminine woman, good family background. That's all. And you're fortunate enough to be with such women. You see, those women that would never have talked to you or want to do anything with you before you get to your peak, you don't fucking touch them. You don't fucking sleep with them. But most men, as foolish as men can be, men will make money and go back to to meet those women. And those women will use them anyhow. Because let me tell you something about women. They don't change their perspective on anything. Once they come to a conclusion on something, it is the same. Why do you think they leave guys in friend zone? If you're in a friend zone, you will always be in a friend zone. So if, let's say, she meets you at first, you're not a type. You're not a type. And she just saying, you're not my type. A guy will go and work so hard, make money, build his life up, and come back to meet that same woman and say, all right, what do you think now? I have the flashy cars. And she will say, okay. You're still not a type. She's going to use you. She's going to use you. I'm just being real. She will hustle you. I strongly believe this. Every human being in this world is a user. People use people. So, from this day forward, my good friends, ask yourself the following questions. Do I value myself? Do I know myself? If you don't, come on now. You'll meet people that will break you down. Remember, to destroy a human being, you have to see what makes them, you have to see their potential. You have to see their greatness, their beauty. You get me? Their light. You have to see it and say, wow, this person glows, man. And when you admire it, though, you can do the following. Either add value or take value away. This is real life. This is real life, man. So, that leader said, but that happens for I don't understand. Would you believe this, that some men get to their peak around 50? Around 50. Do you know how lonely life can be for a man that gets no attention from no woman, from no life until 50? 50 years old. Just grinding. It is and then he eventually gets to that level, and women will say, why don't you go and date women of your age? like really, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing the logic in the reason why men prefer women in their peak. I even dive further to explain that if you're 27 years old and you are single, there is something wrong with you. A woman, 30 years old, you should not be single by 30 years old. I'm telling you the truth, because you get approached all the time. I'm just being real with you. Let me read this. Amani said, what do I mean by good family background? Good family background is in her life, in her household, she has a biological father present she has a biological mother present, and in that house, the mom follows the authority of the dad. The mom is not in charge. The father is in charge. What do I mean? I can't make any decision without talking to the Lord of the house. The man is the king of that house. The mom is fully submissive or what to the dad. It might be a rich man, it might be a poor man, it might be a middle class man. We do not care. Because we've come to understand this there. If the mom is in charge, your girlfriend or your wife to be, she will never respect your masculinity. As a matter of fact, though, she will come with the same mind frame that she will be in charge in your house. And she really, like, are you fucking mad? And we know this about women. Women want to be able to turn off their brain when they are around their men. They want a man that will take charge, regardless of. I have dated the most masculine, feminine women, and they eventually became soft because Konshebi, like, nah, not with me though. Like, I'll sleep with you a couple of times and cut you off though. But they want to stay. So I believe I answered your question. Let me go back to read this, because I like to read your comments. Let's see. One question: is it right having a side chick? If you want, though, if you can afford to. Me, I prefer not to. I don't mean chef fan to see me. I don't. I am powerful. Jude said 20 to 25. For the pick of a woman, I just told you it is 23, not 25. 25, she should be in a relationship or married already. That's the truth, though. Dalida said a woman doesn't know herself at that age. Let's dive in. What is it that you don't know about yourself? And even when you know yourself well, the question you should ask yourself on a logical standpoint is, why do men prefer younger women? The reason is this: fertility. Your womb. It's 2024, and girls start menstruation around the age of 12. From 12 years old to around 18 years old, which is 6 years, you work on your brain, you hang out with your mom. You understand how life works. 19 years old, let's say she start giving you some, you can hang out with your friends, all that stuff, because now you're going to 20 years old. That's the reason why the Yoruba people will say, Ale obìnrin ò kí ń pẹ́ ṣú. You get me? They're talking about the fertility. So, when you say you don't know yourself yet, so when do you know yourself? You think you know yourself at 30. Why do you think we came to the conclusion that a 14-year-old girl and a 65-year-old woman, they are the same like this? They think the same. They think the same, though. The same. I'm not here to argue with you, Dalida. Let me keep it pushing because I have to go by 12. One question: is it right having a side chick? Okay, I think I answered that. You got that wisdom, bro. Shout out to you, Jude. Thank you for your love and your support. You can have all of that, but if the women are feminist, it doesn't matter. I will say this though: most women in today's generation are feminist. Even the ones that claim they are not feminist, they are feminist. Most women are feminist though. Most women are feminist though. This is one of the worst generation that I've read about. Like, take for example, a woman believe it is oppressive for her to cook for her husband. You get what I'm saying? It is oppressive for her to take care of her children. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want the most superior man. Especially when you're fortunate enough to meet a superior man. I don't think women know this though, but the bigger percentage of men are not rich. We're talking about 85 to 90% of men. They don't have money. They don't. They don't have money. They don't. They don't have money. So when you say, and women say this all the time, every one of them believe they deserve a 10 plus man, a 10 over 10. Oh my, he has to have she's jawline. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself. You're wasting your own time. You're wasting your own time, though. We live life like we are going to live forever. No, we won't. Abigail said by 40, men should already be married. Nobody wants an old man either. Abigail, let me tell you though, if he can provide, most men, especially the most disciplined man, they won't marry by 40 years old because they can't provide safety and security. They don't have money. You're not listening to me, my love. Most men are not rich. Most men can't provide safety and security. They are obsessed with becoming their full potential. They won't get married at 40. I'm telling you the truth. They won't. So when you say nobody wants a old man, you're joking. Why do you think women say they want guys? Have you heard about the word white fox? White fox is a man that has white beards. Women find that attractive. Why do you think that is? Especially when he's rich. You see, my love, life has been around for a long time. Kò sí tuntun kankan lábẹ́ ọ̀run yìí o. We just sharing script to enlighten ourselves. I don't hate women. I don't hate any of you. My dream for every one of you is to have your life as perfect as you want it to. You get what I'm saying? Like these are harsh realities. I'm saying, if you say most men, they would keep their head down into their hustle all the way. They won't go to gym. They won't cut no hair. They won't do any. They will lose their six packs just to make it, and they will eventually make that money. Then they will have the women they want. But we've come to understand that women want guys that are good looking too. You get what I'm saying? Like, good body. So even at 45, 50, or 55 years old, if that guy is good looking and he has a good body, and most importantly, other women find him attractive, every woman wants that guy. Why do you think I said women don't have that much brain? You think I'm just being disrespectful? Because let's see. Most women play games and men get tired. Simple as that. It's not about maturity. People use what they have to get what they want. You get what I'm saying? The question you should ask yourself is this: why do women play manipulative games? Control. Control. You get me? To some extent. When you know you can trigger someone, when you know you can manipulate their emotion, you are in control. That's the reason why I explained a couple of minutes ago that as a man, you have to master your emotions so you can handle the emotions of a woman, because she will do certain things around you. You get me? And she wants a reaction out of you. And when you don't give her that reaction, she will become upset. You can't even react to you can't even react to her when she's upset. You have to be stoic, fully grounded. This is when you look at her, you overlook everything she does. And when she proceeds, in between the line, you check her aggressively. The aggression should not exceed more than 2 seconds, bro. 2 seconds. No physical contact, though. No physical contact. 2 seconds, and then you keep it calm. When you talk to different women all the time, they will tell you they like a man that knows how to set boundaries without talking too much. Most men don't know this. Faith. Do you think a man knowing a lady's value comes with experience or not, or it comes with maturity? It comes from this standpoint. When he sees you, every man in the world knows you are in your peak. Every man in the if you have a value, everybody knows you have a value. Now, what he decides to do with that value, that is the question though. I explained earlier, he might decide that I want to take care of this woman, or I can use that value to better my life. That is another perspective. Or I can destroy that value, or I can suppress that value. That value will not be useful for her. She's too beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Or she looks beautiful with me. These are different perspectives. And that's why I explained that you need mentors, people that would share their own experience, because you see this life is deep. Life is very, very deep. You get me? People that will share their experience with you. Okay, this is how it is. I want to live for a law. People you can talk to, preferably your parents. Because this is harsh reality. Lẹ́yìn yẹn ni àti bàbá ẹni, ẹni àwọn tán, ẹni wuni ló kù. Which simply means that outside of your dad and your mom, nobody loves you. You will only meet people that you love. This is harsh reality. You get me? So it might come from maturity, it might come from experience, but it also comes from perspective. The perspective that, okay, this is a beautiful woman, but she's not a wife. She's not even a girlfriend. She's not even a side chick. Omoti ma doti ma bloni. Which simply means a woman you will sleep with and destroy her. Men think like this because they are human beings. People think like this. You get me? So let's round this up. Then why is she single if she's superior? I don't know. Amani, what do you mean by good? Okay, I explained it. If she truly has this quality, why is she 30 and single? Gabs, you took the word out of my mouth. I say this all the time though. If you are as valuable as you say you are, a woman, you won't be single at 30. Take it from me. Men are highly territorial when it comes to women, especially to back botiwa. Especially when you agree to be with us. Let's say you hang out with us, you came back to our place, we had sex a couple of times. We are highly territorial. Then we start setting boundaries, things we don't want you to do, how we don't want you to dress, how we don't want you to talk, how we want you to carry yourself, because we want you to fit into our framework. You get me? Now, you can do the following. No man is going to tell me what to do. Then we will start with strategizing. That boils down to one thing. We still want access to that box, your vagina. Or if what we're looking for at that time, and you're doing nonsense, we can just cut you off. Well, you get me? So, with no accomplishment of her own, isn't that risky for her? Miyama, anything can happen to him. That's the reason why I said you should know how to ask for what you want. When you say no accomplishment, yeah, she doesn't need any accomplishment. Look at this from this angle. That's why I explained that the value that women bring to the table, they are non-tangible. It is impossible to quantify how valuable they are. Men bring tangible value. It has to be. Alatileri, do you have, that's why the first question women will ask men is, what do you do for a living? You get me? I don't care what you do for a living as a woman. Preferably, I don't care. As a man, most men prefer you still live with your parents. Because it shows that you're not out here sleeping around, sleeping out there with these guys. Tó bá ṣe bá lọ dóko gan, there is a guarantee that, okay, and the question, there's a guarantee you will come back home. The questions that most men will ask is, if you say you live at home, does your dad live in the same house with you? Okay, what does your dad do? We're trying to know if your dad has some authority in his house. Most of your moms have suppressed your dads. Most men, or let's just say some men, yeah, not most. Some men do not have authority in their house. For ní authority kankan nínú ilé yẹn. He is a figurehead in his own house. Don't take it personal. I'm just being real with you. We've come to know this, though, through this podcast. We notice that women want men they can respect. Yeah. If she respects you, she will trust your authority. If she trusts your authority and she respects you, she will love you. She will. She will love you. That's why you have to work hard to become. And when I say become your full potential, that doesn't mean you will become the best of all things. No. At all, you will be there. Wawambe. So let me read the West 29 comments and go. Women play games. Okay, I think I answered that. Let's see. Yeah, well-structured and functional family, of course. Then what happened if you married in your 20s and find yourself divorced 20 years later? Life happens. That's the reason why. It goes with what the man wants. If he wants you to be a stay-at-home woman, because some men want that, tell him to set aside some money for you. If he has it, he's going to. That just in case something happens. You get me? You won't say just in case we get divorced, because now you're being negative. I'm not going to marry such woman. No. I'm not going to marry such woman that say, okay, just in case we get divorced. No. Because she's being negative. Oti jinx relationship to die. He set aside some money, a lot of money, just in case, so you can take. He's going to do it for you if he loves you. Men would do this for you if they love you. So how can I support my man? He's going through much right now. Bisola. Ọlọ́run máa ṣàgbára dọ̀tun o. Be positive with him though. Motivate him. That's the best you can do. But don't give him money though. You're going to break his ego. Tessie, shout out to you. You're going to break his ego. Shout out to Tessie. You're going to break his ego when you give him money. Don't do that to your man. If he doesn't ask you for money, don't do that. Tessie, shout out to you. Pirate said, hey, do you most post your lives on Spotify? No, I don't. I do a different podcast on Spotify. I've been busy. It's not like I've been busy doing anything work. I'm just be having fun because it's summertime, and I've not even started posting pictures. I'm man. Summer, it goes for 2 months. So I want to do the season 2, but I'll let you guys know for sure. Since this live show will be posted on YouTube, and the clips will be posted on TikTok and Instagram. So still. Yeah, I still post. In the realm of a beautiful woman, every man has money. Sonia, that is a lie. That is what you think. Remember when I said something earlier there? The way a woman looks doesn't justify a mental state of mind. You get me? I've met women. I think I should say this to you guys. A beautiful woman doesn't feel beautiful every day. Would you believe this? There are some days she doesn't even know she's beautiful. I swear. There are some days she feels like most women, I think I should say this to you. There are some days they feel ugly. It's a feeling. Remember, they are emotional beings. It's a feeling. And there are some days where nobody can tell her nothing. She feels like she's the most beautiful. Days like that goes for like 2 or 3 days in a month. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Um, I can use that value to better my life. Okay. Never give him money. Okay. Hey, shout out to you, my good man. Of course, I meant it when I said if he doesn't ask, if a man doesn't ask you for money, you might think you're helping him because he doesn't have money, and you say, "Let me give you because I have it." Don't fucking give him any money if he doesn't ask you. You're going to break his ego. Don't do that. Don't do that. Most of you, you think you're a good wife, you're a good girlfriend. Oh, okay, my love, I see you don't have money. Take this. Don't do that. Damn, my guy. So I add on a woman worth it, especially if she's active with you, but not in love. If she's not in love with you, you need to cut her off. Now, what does it mean for a woman to love a man? This is a question that most guys have problem with. She can tell you, I love you. If she tells you she loves you, but she doesn't respect and trust you, she doesn't love you. But remember something about women. Women don't love like men. Men believe more in love than women. We love love. This is how women show you they love you. They respect you and they trust you. Trust has to be there. I'm telling you. While some women, I've met women that are extremely toxic and they'll say, yeah, but I love you. No, you don't fucking love me. You're trying to destroy me. You're fucking mad. Go and get therapy. Go get out. Lọ́ba family ẹ̀kọ́ wẹ̀ fún ẹ. Stephanie, do you believe that the more you do for a man, the less he does for you as a woman? No, I don't believe that. But I believe this. Majority of the time, women do what they think the man would need rather than do what the man wants. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, most women do that. And you will get burnout. Hey, my guy. Rather than do, and women will get burnout. You will burn out because you're not being appreciated for those things you're doing. He doesn't ask you to, like, he's not asking you to do any of those things. No. Razak, I beg, send me Ezawiki's number. I beg. In number no they go. I beg. Roscoe, Awatia, I beg. In number no they go. So, Stephanie, my love, study your man. If you love him, study your man. Most times though, and women will reach out to me and say, why is it that the guy is not responding to the things I do for him? Most of the things you're doing for your man, he doesn't really value those things. He doesn't want those things. Men want different things. Most times as women, you're trying to think like a man. You think you know what your man wants. No. So you think you cook all that food, all that house clean, all that laundry. That is not what he wants. He can do those things himself if he wants to. My girl, she's not Nigerian. She's not even African. So I cook my own food sometimes and I pay people to do it. You get me? But she serves those food. Now just imagine if she cooks her food and those are foods that come on now. I was raised in Lagos. Oh yeah, me my John Jello. Me we go to got So you need to study your man. Hmm? Who loves love, man? Oh yeah, men. Stephanie, yeah. You don't believe me? That's the reason why I said you need to take the time to understand men. Men believe more in love than women. Men love love. You don't believe me? You should. You should believe me. User Miriam said you can't always love someone into loving you. Of course, you can't. But the movies will have you think. Shout out to you, Wazak. Thanks so much, Baba. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. I've been talking. I go call him last week. He come here, and he don't tell where I don't call him. At the last time where I follow and talk. Now when the three of us do conference like Tete. Well, thanks so much, Baba. The leader said, "What's your viewpoint? What's your viewpoint on the imbalance in men and women, almost in Van's role?" My viewpoint on it. That's exactly what women want. Awatia. That's exactly what women want. You get me? Women pride themselves as good communicators. They are not. Would you believe this? They are not. Women will say, we want equality with men. Now you have the equality you want with men. Now they complain. Stephanie, the older man I was with, loved love. The younger one, oh my God, who is this? The younger one that is the same age is not the same. Yeah, that's because men believe more in love. A younger man, let me tell you something. A younger man doesn't, especially Danix, I'm coming to you. Especially if that man doesn't see you as a relationship type, or he sees you like a one night stand, a couple of someone I can just sleep with, he's not going to love you. Danik said I should not generalize all women. I said what I said, and a lot of men can attest to this. The bigger percentage of women pride themselves as good communication, good communicators. They are not. They are not. Have you guys ever heard about this? That women will say certain things and they will say or do certain things, even in dating. You get me? If a woman wants to give a man choosing signal and show the guy, she thinks she's communicating with a man. She is not. Take for example, this is how women give choosing signal. This is how women give choosing signal. This is you. She will do this. And that's it. Tell me a human being that communicates like that. Like, she walks into a place, she sees that, oh my God, this is all I want in this world. And she will do this. Like, this one is too much. This is like this. Like, she's not gonna laugh with. I don't want to laugh. Let me do how do you do? Just she'll do. She's not going to laugh. Oh, he won't quick man. She's going to do this. Oh my God. She walk into the place, just say. And the guy will say, she doesn't care about me. You get what I'm saying? And she will say, and 30 minutes after, or 15 or 10 minutes after, she will do the same thing. And this time, she will add one more second. And she will say, I gave him all the sign in the world. I even did this. That's why I said, they don't have that much brain. They don't. All the sign in the world. All the sign in the world. He's not, all these men, and men are weak. Men are weak now. I gave him all the sign in the world. And people like me will just be looking at you like this. Like, can you just fucking go there and introduce yourself? Hi, I saw you from afar. I've never seen you before. My name is Tessie. What's your name? This is how you communicate like a fucking grown man. You see, when we say, I shoot my shot every time I see you, you don't always respond. Tell me the shot. Five hours after. And that's the reason why I said women pride themselves as good communicators. They don't. They want, if you can read the Man, nobody fucking with the thoughts of a human being. Get the fuck out of here. Go and get therapy. Go and get therapy. Yeah, and so all these men, I be shooting my shots, none of them. And I will explain. Can you please explain to me how you shoot your shots? I give them the look. Let's say you want to shoot your shot to me. Tell me what you would do. I'll look at him. 5 minutes after. Like, have you ever spoken to a professional before? Jacob we. Let me read this. Give me my low. So Danix, you get what I'm saying? A man, there's this burden of performance. Just imagine if a man is giving choosing signal to a woman like this. He has to go approach you. Excuse me. And she will act like she's not seeing him. And the guy will say, hi, excuse me. I like your outfit. Where did you get it from? My name is Fowobi. I've never seen you before. What's your name? And he talk. Are you single? He say, yeah, I'm single. Oh, yeah. Oh, where's your boyfriend? He's not here. Okay. I want to marry you. I want to be your husband. And then she would laugh and say, yeah, I love him. Okay. Nice to meet you, though. I'll see you around. A man has to do that. But women will play all that game. I want a man that can read my mind. So, older men truly know how to take care of their women. Stephanie. Otilondo Baba 70 years old. Can't be. I don't mean to say that. Sorry, man. I don't mean to say that. But shout out to you, Stephanie. So, Tessie said immensely. I swear down. Women pride themselves as good communicators. They are not. They are not. So, and they are almost funny. I swear down, though, they are almost funny. They are just fun. They are funny characters, though. And as a man, you have to get yourself to the level where you can take anything about them seriously. I'm telling you, because you will become upset. You can't. If you're not careful, you will become abusive to them. Or you won't pay men. So majority of the things they do, you need to learn how to love on a woman and tolerate them and still care for them. You get me? Because I don't even think the things they do, I don't think they know if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Most of the things they do, you just have to man, don't fucking think about it. No, don't. This one, Danny says some people are shy. Just imagine if I tell you I'm a shy man and I give you choosing signal like this. You will say, that creepy dude has been staring at me all night long. That's what you will say. That's what that leader said. That's what the guru's advice. Guru Shivo. Guru, where Google Q. Tell me the guru that told you that this is how you throw shoe bang bang. Mata yahoo. Shoesy. Tell me the guru that told you that choosing signal is like this. And women will say, we are very, very careful about who we look into the eyes. Man, you guys will need therapy. My biological mother explained that the way she would choose signal with a man is to introduce herself to him. You get me? Make sure he sees him and say, hi, I've never seen you here before. My name is so. What's your name? And they talk briefly and you say, nice to meet you though. I hope to see you again. Or I'll see you around. And go about her way. She said, these are facts. My mother said, when you do this with any man, the guy is going to look around for you. In a room full of 1,000, he's going to, because women don't fucking do this. He's going to look around for you. And then you play like you're not even looking for him. You get me? He's going to find a way to be in your proximity. So what women does is this. When they give you that choosing signal and you're not giving her any attention, pay attention to the room. walk from one side of the room to the other. She will always be in your proximity. That is a creep. That is a creepy woman. Yeah, let me offer. Get out. Go and get therapy. Prince Ayola, shout out to you, man. Let's see. Some even look good at Jude. You're very, very correct. Some women will look like this. Who choosing signal relay? Who taught you all this? Some will act like I don't really care about you like that. Oh God, no reasonable man wants you. Go get out. Oh, so be so the leader said, so be direct. No matter what, direct. Facts. She put on I love New York shirt because she knows I'm from New York. Shout out to you, Tev. Let's see. Women shouldn't have to approach a man. If he sees you and doesn't approach you, he's not interested. Mocha, let me tell you something, my love. You should listen to me, my love. You should, because this is a man's platform. You see, this life has been around for a long time, and there's nothing new under the sun. There was a time like that when if a woman wants to make a choosing signal with a man, she sits at a close proximity with the man. And when they match eyes, she says hello or hi, and she continues what she's doing. You see, this is real life. And in this real life, people miss opportunities that can change their life for good. You get what I'm saying? In today's society, no man, I'm telling you, the bigger percentage of men, they will not approach you just because you look at them like this. Because I've seen women will use words like, just because I stare at you doesn't mean I want to talk to you. You were looking at me and I look at you again. You get me? Like, most women have this victim mindset. That's why I said most of you need therapy. Go get out. Faye said a queen and more. Of course. Try it though. If you're single right here, you see a man you find very attractive. Hi, my name is. I've never seen you here before. And watch if his communication skills is good, if he's confident. If he doesn't have any of those things, nice to meet you, and go about your way. Or if everything checks, just say, just wanted to introduce myself to you. Nice to meet you. I'll see you around. I promise you, he's going to track you around. But don't be too after you made that, just don't follow, don't do any of those things. If he comes, good. If he doesn't, good. If he doesn't come, he doesn't find you attractive. If he comes, don't take it personal. He will find you. I'm telling you. Okay. Kenny, she's a wise woman. Shout out to you, Tessie. Fiona, in the olden days, women used to drop something so a man can pick it up and give it to them. Of course. Some do. I want more I'm telling you, women of nowadays are something else. They want a man that will read their thoughts. If he can't know that I'm giving him choosing signal, baby, what is the choosing signal? Like, you're weird. You are creepy. I don't want you around me. Get out. Tessie said, I have enjoyed your content today. Shout out to you, Tessie. Stephanie said, is that a spoon you are holding? My love, it is a spoon. Just for today, though, I'm going to get the microphone thing. I wanted to clip this right here, but the sound quality wasn't that good. So it's a spoon. It's something that I use for my tea. So you guys should bear with me, though. But, you guys are my own now. I have nothing to be to cover up with you guys. So we got a day. So Stephanie said, oh, wait. Let me see. Who is this? Tessie said, if I'm attractive to you, I'm going to approach you, at least to say hi. What you should never do as a woman is to say, I'm attracted to you. I find you very attractive. No, you must never do that. You get me? You don't have to. Approach, introduce yourself. You get me? In a room full of 1,000, you see someone you find attractive, walk up and say hi. Nice outfit though, and go about your way. Or hello, how is the night going? Work on your communication skills. But láyé, àwọn ọmọ tó wà ń sìn, and they will complain. All these men, I keep them choosing signal. No, men are weak now. Men are so weak now. And they will come to me and will say, can you explain to me how you do those choosing signal? I'm trying for Obi. I'm trying. Then the sound, get out. Stephanie said, I'm so tired of broke men. A woman shouldn't be the breadwinner. How did you end up with a broke man? Or let's just say, because I've met men that have a lot of money and they get married and they lost the resources. They became broke. Life happens. The question you should ask yourself is this: are you patient enough for your man to get back on his feet? Or you cut him off and you go on to the next one, and that next one gets broke again. What do? You get me? Every man can attest to this. If a woman funds your lifestyle and the lifestyle of the household for 5 months, everybody in your life will know that she's the one funding your life. One weird. They are very weird. Let's round this up. They will do that. She dropped her AirPods twice. Shout out to you. Let's see. Stephanie, very creative. Shout out to you, Stephanie. Abigail, get out. That cracks me up every time. Abigail, shout out to you though. I have no idea. I'm trying to hang in here. Okay. I think a lot of time as people we want our lives to be like the movies. It's not though. It's not. You have to learn to compromise. Be supportive. Be very, very supportive. In a relationship, a long-time relationship like marriage, you experience a lot of ups and downs, a lot of zigzag. You get me? You can't just say, I'm a soft girl. I want a soft life. And you experience only the highs. No, there's no such thing. There is downs. There is highs. There is downs. You work together. So, that's what I'm struggling with. Stephanie, wait, what do you think I should give my co-worker a chance? Steph, me more. I don't know how people do it though. How do you guys date your co-worker? I've been in such scenario before though, when I was out here in the streets. A long time ago, around 2014 in Texas, one of my co-worker that has big yash like this. You get me? I should not have. But today was a success. Shout out to you guys though for your love and your support. Today was 2 hours, 24 minutes. You guys will find this on YouTube. Please show your love and your support. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok, guys. To our gifters, to our support system, Said, Crystal. I don't know every one of your names. Tessie, Tev, Kilo, Komotimo, like you know. Faye, to the rest of you, every one of you, thank you for coming out today. We'll do this every Sunday. You get me? Stephanie, shout out to you too though. Yomi, to the rest of you, every one of you. I think I should let me check this and hail you guys. Waneka, Gino, let me get this. I just say shout out to you guys though. Obi, Gino, Faye, Mayor, Kai, P Black, Sonya, Nwanji, T.oo, Franklin, shout out to you, Franklin, Boo Boo, Pamela. I've never seen you before, though. Would you believe this? I've never seen you before. Shout out to you, though, Pamela and Gentle, Jamila. I've never seen you before, too. Wow. Let me see. Thank you for your love and your support, though. I've never seen you before, but thank you for everything. User 1242, shout out to you though. Humble, Just Grace, R&B, Leah, Abino, Lanwe, Lima, Kiki. Oh, shout out to you, Kiki. Kiki, what's going on? Kiki is one of the support system of the podcast. Thank you, Kiki, for your love and everything. Alima, Joe Press, The Ultimate, Ikena, WG, Price, Tia, Queen, Kimberly. I've never seen Queen and Kimberly before. Shout out to you, Kimberly. I've never seen you before, but thank you for your love. TikToker, I know TikToker. To the rest of you, thank you for your love and your support. We love you. Thank you for everything, guys. Let's see. Dating the 46-year-old man when I was 26 was so much stability. He took care of me. That's the way forward, though. That's the way forward. But you guys should chin up always, my good friends. I'll see you tomorrow. It's a good day. You guys should stay blessed. Stay chin up, though. And thank you for your love and your support. Said, thank you so much, my good man. Learning a lot from you, Baba. This is my second time on your podcast, and I'm here to stay. Thank you, my good man. Thank you. What are your thoughts on second wife? Well, it depends on your perspective. If it works for you. Me, I don't know. How can a woman shoot as short as at a man on Instagram? Social media is weird. Very weird. I would suggest you do this one-on-one. Yeah, one-on-one. You get me? But work on it though. Don't because a lot of people, like, the world is changing so much right now. This is for Missy Just. The world is changing so much right now, and a lot of people don't know. Like, a lot of people are just everywhere. You get me? Like, so it's possible to approach a man that is still finding himself, and he just crush your ego, or you just break your pride. So Ruta said, I really enjoyed your life. Shout out to you guys though. But work on yourself though. Work on yourself. Make sure you study the movement of any man you find attractive before you approach to introduce yourself. Don't just to say hi. You get me? Because just the same way we have women that take advantage of men approaching them, we have men that are so sick like that. I would say, hey, say what? And yeah, all that nonsense. But you guys should stay well though. I'll see you tomorrow. Is that what I think it is? I see one name just now. Alake. I like the name Alake. Do I know Alake? Oh, Emin love, man. You guys should be well, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Prince Ayola, thank you so much, my good man. The rest, Larry said, Phoebe, add the answers to all the questions that have been bothering. Bless the day I found you. Shout out to you, my good man. Though. To the rest of you, peace out, man. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gone. Peace out.